for Quad Cities today, and having Kevin come in. We're hoping to practice more social distancing, and we're working on working remotely. So I'm actually at home right now. I haven't walked out into the snow this morning.
But it is really pretty. And Kevin,
it is beautiful, yeah.
Yes. Well, Kevin, you are here, though we're not seeing you just right now in this moment, but we promise he is here, keeping that social distance at least away from me right now. But Kevin, as Morgan mentioned, it did snow. I went out in it. You went out in it. It's really, really pretty and kind of, I'm not going to say it's a welcome sight because I don't want snow. Let me make that clear. I do not want this snow. But at least it's pretty, and if you're going to be inside all day, it's something nice to look at for a little bit.
And if you're going to look at it, you're going to have to look at it this morning because it's probably going to all melt this afternoon. But yeah, we picked up nearly 3.5 inches of snow in Davenport, 1.7 inches in Moline, and a ½ inch up near Stockton and Dubuque. So pretty much widespread, near 1 inch to about 3 and 4 inches across our entire area, and it stuck to absolutely everything. So really good for packing if you're making a snowball or something like that. But of course, many of us probably not out right now. Didn't stick to the roads either. So roads are all in good shape this morning. We're likely going to stick under mostly cloudy skies today. Might even sneak in a couple of flurries here up along Highway 20 as you get into the mid-morning hours. All of us starting out upper 20s and low 30s. So kind of par for the course here, at least early on today. We'll hit highs in the low 40s this afternoon thanks to those cloudy skies. We do warm it up for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll talk about that and our rain chances in your full forecast.
Governor Reynolds announced the U.S. Small Business Administration has issued an economic injury disaster loan declaration for the state of Iowa. TV6's Todd Allen is in the studio. And Todd, what does this mean for businesses?
Well, Jenna, this declaration will allow pandemic-impacted small businesses to apply for low-interest support loans. Reynolds submitted a federal funding request through the Small Business Administration's Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. The loans are now being made available statewide to small businesses and private nonprofit organizations to help ease economic problems as a result of COVID-19. Small businesses can apply for up to $2 million in assistance to be used to pay fixed debts, payroll, accounts payable, and other bills that businesses cannot pay because of the impact of the disaster. Now, the interest rate is actually under 4% for small businesses and under 3% for nonprofits, and the loans can be repaid over a maximum of 30 years.
All right, Todd, thank you. Now, to apply for assistance, we are working to get the link up on the KWQC website and on our news app.
Governor Reynolds is also issuing new guidelines for child care providers. So this is what that entails. Parents and guardians must drop children off at the door where they will have their temperature taken by a staff member. If the child's temperature is 100.4 or higher, they have to go home. DHS suggests removing certain toys and not allowing toys from home. All blankets brought from home need to be washed every day. DHS has also set up an online map for parents to see where child care facilities have openings. That map will be updated daily at this.
117 school districts and non-public schools have said that they're willing and able to provide the space needed for child care programs.
Unfortunately, those districts aren't enough, so Governor Reynolds is also calling on more school districts and churches to provide child care options. Governor Reynolds will be holding another briefing this afternoon at 2:30. Now, we also are expecting to hear more from Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker at the same time, about 2:30 this afternoon. He says the situation is growing tense as states are desperately in need of medical supplies.
We're competing against each other. We're competing against other countries. You know, it's a wild west, I would say, out there. And indeed, we're overpaying, I would say, for PPE because of that competition.
Especially in need of some personal care devices. What he means specifically by that, PPE, that's protective gear for medical staff. President Trump said the federal government had procured millions of masks and would be distributing them directly to states, but officials so far have not provided details on the specific supplies or amounts sent. Meantime, dentists and other businesses have been donating equipment and supplies to the hospitals, reporting shortages.
All right, we are taking a live look outside right now, 6:03 on your Monday morning, and still sitting about in the 30s, Kevin, and we're going to warm up.